What?
So, DOJ just announced they have finished their investigation into Jeffrey Epstein, and their conclusion is basically blank of nothing! Surprise, surprise! No secret lists of the clients, no hidden files ready to blow up political careers, and definitely no evidence that Epstein's death in 2019 was anything other than a suicide. After 2 years of reviewing thousands of documents, interviewing witnesses, and probably drinking way too much coffee, they say there's no reason to keep digging, no big names hiding behind walls or redacted files, just a straightforward statement that Epstein died by his own hand. They even looked at the security footage from his jail cell. According to the report, the video shows no one entered or left during the hours Epstein died. But here's the catch. There's a 1 minute gap in the footage. So, the question is, what happened during that minute?
And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is missing every night. And that's it on Epstein.
The DOJ explained that this was due to a system switch, like accidentally hitting pause on the tape, and insisted it didn't impact the timeline or the investigation. Still, that 1 minute gap leaves a crack in the story, as if someone pressed pause and then quickly pressed play again, and no one knows what really happened during that brief window. Epstein's brother, Mark, isn't buying it. He called the official ruling stupid and criticized the FBI's medical analysis, continuing to insist that something isn't right. It's like watching someone argue with the TV, except in this case the TV is the government's final word. And not surprisingly, conspiracy theories have become the new soundtrack. Some conservative influencers like Laura Lomer and Kash Patel have been pushing the idea that there's a secret list of powerful people involved, and they are not giving up that dream anytime soon. Even Elon Musk joined in, tweeting earlier this year that his New America Party will release Epstein's file and expose Donald Trump, but then he quickly deleted the tweet and pretended it never happened.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Because sometimes even Elon Musk realized that revealing government secrets might not be the best idea, especially if it's easier to just walk back a tweet than explaining what he was thinking. Trump, meanwhile, he has distanced himself from the whole thing. He is now telling everyone to move on, but critics argue that he played into this narrative for years, hanging around people who kept promising a big reveal that never materialized.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
It's almost like waiting for a bus that's never coming, except the bus is labeled as truth, and it's been missing since Epstein's death. In Congress, some Democrats are demanding the release of any files mentioning Trump, even though the investigation is officially over. Their logic is that transparency is important, especially if some documents are still redacted. It's less about uncovering new secrets and more about making sure everything that's supposed to be public actually is. What's truly striking for me personally, though, is that Epstein's story keeps coming back. Even after his death and multiple investigations, the real issue isn't just about what he did or who was involved. It's about whether people trust the institutions that say they have investigated thoroughly.
Because if the public stops believing in the system, then suddenly everything becomes a conspiracy waiting to happen.
In the end, this isn't just a true crime story. It's a test of how much people believe what they are told in a digital world, where doubts spread faster than facts. Covering this story means more than just repeating headlines. It's about watching how people react and realizing that the real story is not just what's in the report, but what people choose to believe afterwards. Because in the end, Epstein's case isn't just about a dead man in a jail cell. It's about how we handle trust in a world full of uncertainty.